I'm processing orders. I just got them all wrapped up. So when we have two more people, oh, and I got this other fellow I got to take care of for the replacement for the silver. This is a person before we're going to come with the policy. We're not going to be doing that anymore. But I'll be taken care of. I got to put an order in for something for you, and then we'll get you taken care of. I'll contact you or get your tracking number today. All right. So with that being said, we're going to talk about, like I did in the last demonstration, I would actually do more on it, but I couldn't because I had orders I had to take care of today for customers. We're going to talk about why the gray screen, the surface is a bad idea, extremely bad idea. And we'll put a white surface right against it. Right back. Okay, got my lazy man hat on today. Boom. The white sheet of paper right there in the center. Right there. I'll say, why's my door open over there? All right, so we have the ultra short throw, 3600 lumens, 4000 to 1 contrast, and then we have 2000 to 1 contrast, 5000 lumens, 21 feet back, long throw projector. Now, this is using our complete cinema. This over here is using a gray wall. As I told you before, the gray wall easily will represent any gray screen paint because, as I said before, you know, I can tell, look at the tone of these walls. Very interesting tone. We've been to this before about tones. Trust me, this will match the network gray very easy. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be popping over to Home Depot tomorrow to pick up a little sample sheet of some bare silver screen. We'll be picking up some network gray and some of that slip silver on Amazon. So I want to see how close this paint comes to my walls. That's what I'm curious about. How close do those paints come to my walls? Now, if we get the network gray to match, well, we pretty much know what's going to be next after that one. That should be pretty easy. So let's see what the benefit of a gray screen will do. Now, the reason why we're doing these demonstrations is because I've seen some demonstrations on YouTube or talk about gray screen paints. They basically keep it real. They'll tell you that, okay, it can't do this, or will do this, or won't do that. But you have individuals out here that will lie and tell you that you'll pick up 100% contrast, that it's ambient light rejection, even though they state that it's not ambient light rejection. So they do a lot of lying in their demonstrations. Oh, I gotta go in and I gotta start, since we get some things sorted already. Orders are taken care of. Everything else is pretty much taking place. I'm gonna get my floor done as soon as possible, so that way I can get the big sofa in here and start setting up for the P2. But for right now, let's start talking about this. All right, so let's see. Usually, this is the lighting I'm used to being in. This is my fully lit environment. As you can see, screen washed out. And I told you before, you will not see demonstrations with this much light because, again, the gray screens can't produce in this environment, yet they lie and say they can. And this is sad because the customer will think this will work. He'll buy that screen paint, and then he'll find out either he'll match house paint or he'll just be stuck in a dark environment, like the customer with the personal mix on 200 inches who can't display in a fully lit environment. You can only do contrast levels in the dark. All right, so we got our star field here and here. Let's see, what do we want to grab here? Something dark. 8K contrast test. 8K contrast test. Okay, let me see what we're going to grab here. Let's see on this side. We have, oh, that's a nice one right there. And do they have one right here? Actually, there it is right there. Okay, perfect. These are contrast tests for calibrating your projectors for black levels. They're all city night scenes. Now, like I said, the whole purpose of the ultra short throw projector is one thing: to give you the ability to have that TV-like setting in a fully lit environment. The problem is you can't get the TV-like setting because the screen washes out. There we go. This is why ultra short throws do not work on gray screens or white screens. In the center of that screen, we have a sheet of white paper, and then we have our black technology right here, which is our complete cinema. Now, mind, this paint will be available for another month, and then after that, we will be removing it off the website. That's because of the contracts, and then we are coming out with a customer-only screen paint that will be available somewhere near the end of March. You can actually also pre-order that product too. But as you can see, we have more of a TV setting with the long throw projector. With the ultra short throw, which is supposed to be the TV setting, on a gray screen, it fails the projector horribly. We'll let this run. I like doing these demonstrations in fully lit environments because, again, I told you when you watch a lot of these demonstrations on these gray screen paint products or white screens, they would try to keep this in the dark as much as possible to try to boost their contrast levels. But this is lying to the customer, because what if the customer wants to be in this environment? What if their environment has this much light? So they can't use it. They have to change their environment out. They have to be stuck in the dark. Nobody wants that in the day. Can your gray screen paint work in this environment? That's what I'm curious, but we all know it can't. That's why every time we go on YouTube and we do that search for promo demonstrations on the P2, everybody sits in the dark with a projector that's designed to be like a TV. Let's go with the New York City screensaver, nighttime. New York City screensaver, nighttime. All right. I'm going to grab the New York City. This is a pretty dark one right here. Let's grab it on this side. And let's start on here. Now, as you can see, in a fully lit environment, our screen is going to work like a TV. And this is a screen paint. It's a one-coat application, very easy to dry, very easy to do. You don't have to be a professional at the end of the day. There's no calibrating involving your projector. You'll pick up 100% contrast level. Our technology is ultra short throw projector, and it looks absolutely amazing. Look at the wall with the projector. Biggest lie people tell themselves when it comes to projectors, because I have all these bells and whistles in my machine, the white screen is going to pick it up. The gray screen is going to pick it up. It's not going to pick up jack. Even if you're kissing the wall, you won't pick it up. And that's the problem. People go and buy a white screen thinking the white screen is going to fix it. Nope, you're going to end up with the white screen woes. Get yourself a gray screen, a little bit of a hiccup, but you still got the woes. Black technology, we can see it with no problem. Let's come out of here. Let's see where we want to go in here. We want to go, what do we got going over here? It's going over here. Let's go to, let me see. Think about something here. We'll put it here. What's a nice one right there? Those are good in 235.1. Outer space screensaver. Outer space screensaver. Let's go to this one. And let's go to this one. We'll do the satellite. Yeah, right. You know what? Which one's closer to this? Oh, here it is right there. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, going into outer space. No, commercial first, and then we're going into outer space. Right, I'm going to let this one go to the far end and stay. And we'll start this one over here. All right, there we go. As you can see, our technology is pulling 100% contrast level, which means you do not have to spend extra money. If we're using the gray wall or white screen, we're going to have to spend money for a very high contrast ratio in order to pick up some shade of gray. As you can see, our technology doesn't require it. I freaking love it. Nice. What else we got on here? Play around with. Do some deep outer space. This is why that if you're doing an infinity ceiling, you can't do it gray because it won't work. Because it can't see outer space. How are you going to produce the stars in the galaxy when the screen can't even see black? Let's pause it here and move here. So this is why the P2, beautiful machine, is dumbed down. You're not seeing it in its true form. So much missing from that machine, it's not even funny. Now, if anyone says at the end of the day that that gray wall doesn't represent my paint, I will buy your product. I will bring it down here and I will lay against my wall and you will match. Just like I sat there and said when I saw that container and said, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. These walls have a beautiful tone to them. Very nice. Very nice. But we'll start with the network grade first. I'm going to go to some of that slip silver too from Amazon. So how beautiful we have that beautiful outer space with the background. And here at 3,600 lumens, $6,000, 6,000 lumens higher than the, I'm sorry, not 6,000 lumens, I'm sorry about that. 3,600 lumens and the P2 is 3,000 lumens. Look how beautiful the image looks there. Look how washed it looks there. That contrast is everything. OLED demonstrations. OLED demonstrations. OLED 4K demonstrations. OLED 4K demonstrations. Oh, perfect example. Let's go to the LG Jazz. That has been done to death. Trust me. They usually work that one because, oh, we gotta definitely do this one. We definitely, oh, duh. We're gonna be here for a minute. We have seen a lot of cool stuff popping up. We definitely have to do. Let me see. We're definitely doing these right now. Let's do these. Okay, this one's about to hit. Bring that one back. This one's about to hit in a couple of minutes. There we go. Now let's see. So look, I know we get, well, it's got to be the projector. It's got to have its settings. Let me explain something to you about gray screen paint product. It doesn't make a difference what setting we use. I owe more, keep in mind, truthfully, just keep it real. I own more projectors than you guys at the end of the day. own over 70 machines. You don't own that many projectors. When I tell you I've tested just about everything we get our hands on, we have. And your screen paint doesn't work on any of those projectors at all, period. On that screen we showed you where the multiple projectors were all displayed, we had that screen paint on every single different projector and none of them could see color. Doesn't make a difference if the brightness is all the way up to the top. Doesn't make a difference if it's at the bottom. Doesn't make a difference if it's long throw, if it's ultra short throw, if it's 1,000 or 5,000. You don't work. Your product's outdated. And if you don't believe me, ask Google. Now, for the reason people say, why do you keep asking Google? Because if you ask Google, what is the benefit of a black screen? They say it's a product, a screen that is more superior than gray and white. There you go. Now, if I want to upgrade that projector, all I got to do is slide it over to that screen right there. If I want to downgrade it, I slide it right over to the gray. By the way, there's a white sheet of paper in the middle of that screen, so you can see that. Let's come over here. Let's show you. Can you see the white sheet of paper? Can't see it, can you? This is what I used to see when I watch people show up those fake knockoff projectors or any kind of projector. They see this and they think this is an improvement. They go, that looks absolutely... Look at the amazing color. Look how your screen is producing in a fully lit environment. It's the biggest lie they tell you. Because you can see the image, they consider that to be acceptable. Do you know how much of that picture is missing? Now there you go. That's what I see every time I see a demonstration where someone's trying to show that they're producing color and not, no, you're not seeing anything at all, period. That's why the image is washed out. The background is supposed to be black, 100%. Not gray, not tan, black. Some of y'all are sitting in the dark right now, thinking that you're seeing color and contrast, and you're seeing nothing. Thinking that you got the best from your projector setup, and you got nothing. Without our technology, your projector doesn't work. Big difference, ain't it? Now, I have to get up close on that screen to pick up detail. This one, because the screen's black and it picks up an insane sharp detail because it's solid black, well, I can walk anywhere in the room and that will pick up. This is the reason why when you have screens like this, it deteriorates so fast. It's because the screen has no detail, which has no depth, and that way you can't see the image that well. And I have poor angle gain. All right, let's continue on. Hope I get this timed out right. There we go. That's why your colors don't pop. That's why they wash out and fade. You're actually duplicating a white screen. Colors don't pick up. But usually when I watch gray screen paint demonstrations, because they can see the image, they consider it to be acceptable. It can make it to be washed out, smoky gray look to it because they can see the image. That's considered to be good. Now that's poor, extremely poor. Color is supposed to pop off the surface. Contrast is supposed to be deep and dark. White levels are supposed to be beautiful. Not that. If this is what it's coming down to, where basically this versus TV, I'll buy a TV. There's that black contrast needed. We're going to do some more demonstrations like this. I saw the projector, like, you know what, I'm going to put it right against this wall in here. They'll give me a chance to see how flat it is. We're only going to have one projector in here, or actually two. One mounted up here, which is going to be for my long throw, another one for the P2. So we're running two projectors in here. But none of this stuff. Projectors all over the walls, we're not doing it in here. Look at it. Look at that. All right. Let's go grab something else. Let's get some pretty colors in there. Oh, didn't we just see that demonstration right there? We did see that. That's the demonstration the guy had to do in the dark on a 200-inch screen. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like in a fully lit environment on black technology versus that gray wall over there. Let's see. This is the LG OLED. Oh, they got so much stuff going. That's new. Ooh, it was a couple of days ago. Okay, I got to watch that. That's what I love about having black technology. Oh, I don't want to leave from this section right here. You got so much going on, but I do want to show you. Oh, look at that one right there. Okay, we got to come back. That's 8K right there. We're going to do that one right there. Got to have this one. LG OLED 4K HDR demo. Went through all that to get that one. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect example. This is the exact same demonstration where the guy was showing the contrast levels, but he was doing it in a dark environment. Let's show you what happens. I should buy this projector. There you go. That's the difference. That's why they have to do the demonstrations in the dark, because it will not pick up on the gray surface. Now, if you're in the dark, you can pick up a somewhat decent level, but you still are not picking up black, and you still have to be in the dark. Do you want to turn your living room into that? I don't think you do. This is turning out to be a fantastic year. A fantastic year. Orders are coming in like crazy. We're going to be hitting the post. Easy to get back and forth to the post office. I never have to worry about being at the mercy of the post office, whether they pick it up or not. I can do that myself, which I freaking love that part. Get access to my supplies anytime I want to. I love it. This is fantastic. I'm freaking loving it. And at my place, I freaking love the apartment. I do. It's big enough to put my giant sofa in, which I've been dying to get a giant sofa. Man, this is going to be freaking cool. This is going to be an amazing year. Then on top, I got storefronts coming in to advertise my technology, a couple more contracts to the plate, and we got a new gunmetal customized for the customers, which are going to freaking love it. I'm getting it myself. I'm going to get back-to-back 235, 168-inch screens. Oh, everyone's going to look amazing when I get done with it. I can't wait to start working on it. And you should rejoice over this like your fallen enemies, but my enemies are going to be vanquished. By the end of this year, they're going to be gone. And any new ones coming up, you know what's going to happen to you. So I advise you play nice. Oh, man, it was awesome. Let's go get something else. What we got on here? We got a whole list of stuff on here. Let's see where we want to go. And everything's all lined up perfectly. Oh, I've seen this demonstration done. This was done on a fireplace underneath. I'm going to show you what you know. Okay, let's do this. Oh, did you see the screen? Wash out real quick. That's 3,600 lumens. That's a very powerful ultra short throw projector. 3,600 lumens. Lot of power. Real 36, not that fake that you get from the fake knockoff projectors. You take a 30, I told you today, you take a projector of a high enough lumen count, even 3,000 to do it, and you stick that up against a screen, that is a short distance of 36 slamming the wall. That means you're going to wash your image out even faster. We're just going to do that again. Hold on. Now we have to get closer to the screen so the camera can pick it up, because it's washing out because of all the light. Let's get a little closer to our screen. Still can't see it yet, can you? There you go, see? There you go. Because the screen's producing too much white light. You know, like if you walk outside without sunglasses on after a really good snowstorm and you get snow blind, that's what's happening to the screen. That's why they have poor angle gain. They don't pick up correctly. Yeah, that's why. Oh, there we are. There's our baby right there. Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Now let's just stand back here, and here we go again. Tisk. That gray screen paint is a doozy. All right. I don't want to be too close to the screen. I want to be that close on top of it. I like to show my environment at the same time. But the gray screen's having problems. Now, you see all the detail you're picking up in here? See how that's supposed to be black? That's not supposed to be gray. See? Black. See how that shiny, all that you're missing. When you're watching the demonstration with Danny, yeah. That has a lot of contrast. It's never supposed to come up gray, always black. Interesting to see how much you're missing, huh? I can't wait to get my showroom. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be displaying in my showroom. We're going to take a high-end projector, stick it on the gray screen, and then take a projector that costs pretty much nothing and stick it against our technology. Now, mind you, I know he's going to be in a dark environment as we speak with Christmas tree lights splashed on the back of his screen saying, look, you can see contrast. No. Can't see contrast, and all you can see is house paint. That's all I see is house paint now when I look at it, pretty much. Let's go pick up some beautiful birds. How about that? Huh? Some bright colors. Got a whole box of them up in the cabinet. Oh, not those, not those. Oh, it's coming out. We never had anything called gluten-free. Don't understand it to this day. Still don't. All right, let's go back and bring this one back here. That one's going to be starting in a few minutes. Let's see what we get here, okay? All right, click on that. Let's bring this back, and let's play. Yeah, colors washed over here because I can't see color. Got to calibrate. Get those colors in there. Still can't see after they calibrate. So that's why we show you the solid blues, the greens, the purple, the oranges, all those colors. So that way you can see exactly the color patterns. And then once you see the color patterns, because what they'll do is they'll blend a whole bunch of colors across the screen back and forth, and you can't tell where it begins and ends. We show you solid colors. It calibrates your brain to see exactly what you should be seeing, not a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Let's back up a little bit, because again, I do not like to be sitting over top my screens. I hate that. I like to show off the entire environment. All right, let's check out some other ones. Let's go to, I'm going to go back to that OLED one. The OLED was pretty nice. OLED 4K demonstrations. OLED 4K demonstrations. Let me see. Oh, we'll do this one right here. The white levels are very good. Here we go. That screen's going to wash out. Watch. You have to have contrast in order to show off white levels. It's needed. If you have no contrast, well, you can't see the shadow behind the dog, can't see the black nose, the detail in its fur, because there's an individual for its fur overlaying itself. Can't pick any of that up. See what else we got on here. Let's go to, let me see what they got on this side. Let's go to something cool over here. Oh, definitely got to do that one. All right, where's that? Is it this way? I think mine is on this side. The other way. Oh, we definitely got to do that one there. Ooh, that one too. There's so much to do. Where's it at? This one is, nope, that's not it. I got one just like that one, but that's not it. The other one's not much darker. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one too. Now I'm kind of caught on the fence. I kind of want that one now. All right, just look a little bit farther into it. We got to come. Oh, that's a good one too. Gee whiz. All right, then we got a whole bunch of them on here. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Or that one. 4K demo, art, recipe for TV OLED, Sony. Yes. Definitely got to do this one. I've never done that one before. I had to grab that one.
So great, because you can see so many different wildlife animals there.
Detail is going to be sharp on this one. It's a black screen, that's why. Guarantee this demonstration was done in the dark. I guarantee most of the demonstrations we've already hit have been stuck in these dark environments. That background is supposed to be black. Where's that one going at? Yep, there you go. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let me get this one. Oh, man, really? Seriously? Man, we can't get me one on this. Oh, we want to do the jazz. Definitely want to do the jazz. Right there. Perfect. Right there. Oh, we got that one right there. We can nail that one too. Let's do the jazz. This is another demonstration that was done in a dark environment. This is what it would really look like if we did it in a fully lit environment. All right, I got to go on and order containers because we are out of containers. So I got to order some more containers. We're going to be shipping out tomorrow, actually all the way up until Saturday. So if you're interested in the product, tired of being stuck in the dark, paying money for a more expensive, overpriced projector, calibrating, and all the other nonsense, then our technology is where it's at. Other than that, this is where you're going to be at. Even at 3600 lumens, you can't see it. Now we got one more month left before we start pulling everything off the website. Then after that, for that month, we'll be working on our contracts, but also working on the gunmetal technology. Which if all goes well, all testing goes well, and we're able to get all our sample sheets in, we're going to need all our sample sheets for that. All of them, which we're going to take some time, but we'll get them all in. Hopefully by the end of the month, we'll have a pre-order set up, and you can place orders for the pre-order for the new gunmetal technology. here. Haven't seen that movie yet. Oh, let's get this one right here. Let me see if we can grab that one. Or can we get, I want to do the OLED fantasy demo. She's not paying attention over there. OLED fantasy demo. Oh, she's having one of their moments again, where she does not want to listen. And see what's going on with her right there. Let's try again. OLED fantasy demo. I'm going to unplug her, but she's not working right. See if we can track it down ourselves. Oh, look at all these down here. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to do that back to back. Well, actually, I'm actually mapping into one screen. Let me see why she's acting over here. Let's fix her. I gotta unplug it, reboot it sometimes every once in a while. So when I'm done this, I gotta sit there and I gotta watch a video on edge blending or bleeding or blending, whatever you want to call it, because I'm blending in my two 168-inch 235.1. I'm gonna blend them into one screen. I always wanted to have one of the screens. I never had one like that before, so this will be cool. Boy, I can imagine a nightmare if the IV-VIII had the ability to speak back to you. That would be interesting. All right, let's try her again. OLED fantasy demo. Completely butchered it. OLED fantasy demo. Never mind, let's just do it ourselves and put it in. My goodness. What's the point of having freaking artificial intelligence if it does not even listen to begin with? What you gotta do with that square? There. Not that one. And then they got the one I want right there. Literally, that's what I want to do. We'll get back to that one. We got time here. We got a little bit of time. Let's just get her to work right, because right now she's having her moments. Always having her moments. I can ask for some of the most banana stuff on the face of the planet. Oh, the TLC. We got to do the TLCs. Oh, we got to do the TLC black and white demonstration. We definitely got to do that one. Definitely got to do that one. The TLCs. I was trying to think of the name of that. Definitely got to do that one. OLED fantasy demo. Oh, I hate these machines. I hate them. They work when they want to work. They don't work when they don't want to work. Like they got minds of their own. We work when we want to work. All right. Let's put you in. Gotta do it the hard way because you can't listen. You don't understand anything. And literally spell this out over and over again. You can't seem to figure that out for some reason. Yeah, it's gonna be ranting with a machine right now. OLED space. All right, let me see. Where you at? There, found it. Gee whiz, Louise. Go through all that. Man. let's get to that TLC real quick. TLC 4K demonstration. TLC 4K demonstration. Why don't you listen to that one? Okie doke. Let's try to bring it in so the white screen can pick up because it's having a problem. I mean, the gray screen is having a problem adjusting. It's whitewashing out. I don't want it to be too close on the screen. The reason why you're not seeing that because that's 3,600 lumens that's slamming the screen right now, and it's having a hard time trying to absorb that light. When we do the same demonstration on here, we won't have that problem. All right, let's grab one more. I'm gonna put this back in the room, but we'll keep coming back out here and doing some demonstrations tomorrow. Let's get this one on this one. I like how Rock does that. It doesn't matter what you think. And it's funny because when I got people and I tell them that these knockoff machines are not going to work, and then they persist to tell me how this machine won awards and this, that, and the other, I just feel like looking at it to my, it doesn't matter what you think, because it doesn't. It's not going to work. I think the worst mistake anyone can have is having one of those knockoff machines on a white screen. That is the worst thing. The worst setup ever. I saw the Max 3000 to 1 contrast. You know how poor that is? That's extremely poor. That projector's got 4. And it's 720p at $60. So if you're dependent on that contrast to pick up a darker level, a shade of gray, on a white or gray screen, because you can't go anything else because the projector won't pick up. Gee whiz Louise, 3,000 lumens, are you kidding me? That is awful, especially for a projector that costs that kind of money. But you know, look how beautiful the skin tones are. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's try something here. Take out our overhead. It's not dark in here, but let's at least try to give the screen a chance. See if it'll help. Not ours. Ours is good. The gray screen over there is having an issue. It's interesting. Let's go over here for something. Oh, this is the one I wanted to do. This is going to be bad because that screen can see color and the other one can't pick it up because of the gray wall. So this is a bit of a reality check. For those of you that are sitting in rooms, doesn't make a difference as long as you don't have a knockoff, but you're sitting in rooms with your projector and you have a gray or white screen. That's what you're picking up. This is why when you see me doing videos like that, go, oh, gee whiz. What the freak? You know the color is washed out? That's why, because I can see it. I can see your color washing out. I can see all your imperfections, your dark corners, trying to dodge light at the end of the day. I see everything. And when the first thing I see color, I'll be like, oh, that is so washed out. That's why. That's what I'm used to seeing all day. Where's the contrast level? Do they even know what contrast level is? Why is it not there? That's pretty bad. Now, keep me wrong, I'm not forcing you to buy our products. I'm not that kind of person at the end of the day. But you know what you want. You paid for the projector at the end of the day. You do want to make sure you get your money's worth. And again, you're going to be sitting up there in the dark, washed out images and everything else I see on YouTube. You want to make sure you get exactly what you paid for. See how beautiful that looks? See how that looks. Yep, and keep in mind, just to add really quick, the short throw projector, ultra short throw, has 4,000 to 1. This projector sitting back there only has 2. But because it's hitting our technology, well, it's way higher than a P4. P2. Yeah, P2. Well, if they do make a P4, what that's going to look like at the end of the day. It's still going to suck when it comes to contrast levels when you think about it, because the screen can't pick it up. But anyway, yeah, this is what you're supposed to be seeing. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. We will be shipping out tomorrow, so we got everybody taken care of. Everybody's got their tracking numbers, so they're all good to go. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the patience. I do appreciate it. So this is what we have left in our orders right here. I got to go pick up another case of containers so we can get the rest of them out. But everybody's done. We just ran out of containers, but I'll have them in. I'll get them shipped in overnight. So we get you all taken care of. I want everybody out of here by Saturday. I don't want any orders in the house. All orders I need to be out by Saturday. So that way I can get ready for the new orders coming in. Let me see where we're at on this one. All right. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.